Hello likers, welcome back to our channel. It's me, your fave, your one and only, your baby girl Malika. So likers, we are doing the critical review of Mr. Aloy's series For the Love of Money. Episode finale is the last episode. So it starts with Zane, who is telling Henriette that, excuse me, based on what just went down now, he's done. It's obvious that they cannot have a relationship because he can see that she is messier than he would have thought, because he thought that she was a matured person. But it's obvious that she's not matured. She took it in the wrong way because as soon as she said that, she just wanted to leave. She wanted to just go away because she was feeling uncomfortable. She didn't like the way Zen spoke to her. But Zen had to do that because, oh my, come on, it was crazy. Because to Zen it's more like, you cannot, what type of person are you? You cannot be doing this. So she immediately she woke up. She was like, she just wanted Zen to forget about the contract that she brought for him. Because if they could not have anything, she could not have a business with him. So the next scene shows Jess that is crying. She's devastated. That Zen and her, their relationship is over. And as she was crying, she got a notification. Only for her to check to find out that, sorry guys, there's no electricity. NEPA will not buy somebody. Only for her to find out that the video of her fighting with Zen was all over social media. Like somebody put that video there intentionally to ruin her. Like it was obvious that this person just wanted to just destroy her life, and she was crying. She couldn't believe that this was happening. She was shocked, like how did it go there? The next thing shows Jess, who is sitting patiently waiting for Zen because she needs explanation, and Zen walks in because at this point we need to know, like, to her, she thinks that Zen had betrayed her. She, like, as soon as Zen walked in, she was shocked, like, how could you do this to me? Because, like, how can we have a fight and you intentionally put it on social media? Because no matter what, we are a team, we are one. You're not supposed to do me like that. How is that even possible? And Zen also, on the other hand, Zen is shocked because to him it's like, what are you talking about? I didn't do anything. I didn't do any of those. So what are you saying? What are you doing? I can't do this to you. You understand? Like, to her it was more like, come on, you know me. You should know by now that, when you're with somebody, there are some people you should give the benefit of doubt. You should know by now that I cannot do you like that. So I didn't do any of these things you're talking about, okay? So to her it was more like, no, you did this. How could you do this to me? And Zen is telling her, I didn't. I thought you. So Zen was thinking that based on the fact that she is Miss Social Media, she loves attention. She must have been the one who did that. Then she asks Zen, like, why would I want to embarrass myself? And it doesn't make sense, because why would she want to embarrass herself like that to the world to see? A public breakup like that is humiliating for somebody who is playing the relationship card, on social media. So it's not possible that could come from her. So then they were confused, among themselves. They're like, but what's going on? If you didn't do it and I didn't do it, so who did it? And that was when they were trying to think, because to Zen, she must have done that so that she could get more subscribers and everything. So she started thinking that maybe Henriette did it, but Henriette was in the video. It could not be Henriette. How could she film if she was in the video? She wasn't having her phone. She also suspected Dotun, but Dotun is not possible because Dotun was in that video. So how could Dotun film if Dotun was in the video as well? So it wasn't any of them. So they realized that, come on, like, what is happening? So if it wasn't Dotun, it wasn't Harriet, who could have done this then? Something is wrong somewhere. Somebody is playing tricks on us. But who is that somebody? Who is that person? So they needed to find out, like, who did what, who did this, what is happening, what's going down. You understand? So that was when Zen remembered, that when, because apparently when Jess left, Zen saw this girl, the PA, who left as well, who was running after her. But Zen, excuse me, Jess is not trying to believe that, because Jess left her PA inside her car, and she specifically asked her PA to stay in her car and not come out of the car. So she's wondering, like, how is it possible? When did she have the time, to come out of the car and to do all of this? I don't think she did this, She doesn't want to believe that her PA of all people will be able to do that to her. It's not possible. You see, so she's telling her PA that, she's telling this one, what's her name? She's telling Zen that she will try to call her PA to trick her to come. So the next thing shows her PA and Camila. Camila is a makeup artist, I've forgotten her PA's name. She has one tribal name, one Igbo tribal name like that. So the PA, her phone is ringing. She says her phone is ringing and it's Jess who is calling. So Camila, the makeup artist, like, okay, pick up your phone. Let's hear what she has to say. Like the conversation of the PA and Jess, it was more like Jess wanted to see her urgently, and she was telling Jess that, like, she could make it only in 30 minutes, but Jess told her it's so urgent, she should come like ASAP, So when she was done, she told Camila. And like I said, the worst thing that could happen to you, that's why most of the time I prefer enemies that I know than the ones that are close by that I don't know. I could easily, forgive the enemy that I know, and maybe we'll do business in future together. But you see, the one that I didn't know, that was close by, and I discovered you, like a frenemy, somebody who used to be a friend and will become enemy. I will forgive you, but we will never be at peace again. I don't want to have anything to do with you. Yes, because the next time that person will buy you. So Camila decided to accompany the makeup artist to find out what's down. So the next thing shows Jess and Zen. Zen wanted them to talk about what happened, but Jess was like, we are not going to talk about that. Okay, not now, because my makeup artist, my PA is coming. But she was shocked. Jess was shocked to see that Camila is coming with the PA. She couldn't believe, because she called the PA, she didn't call Camila. And she was like, how come the two of you are together? What's happening? It's true, Camila tried to make up some funny stories, but if I was Jess, I would have put one-on-one together a long time ago, because this girl was hired. Like, Camila forced her, on Jess. So eventually, if this girl, was doing stuff like that, it means Camila must have known something, but she didn't think, because to her, Camila is her friend and they come a long way. So it's not possible. There's no way, Camila will want to betray her. So to her, it's not possible. There's no way Camila will be the one who wants to betray her. But when she tried to find out why Camila and Jess were together, Camila just played it off more like, Camila and the PA were together. Camila played it off more like she wanted to give her some of her own makeup, for her to use. And she just immediately jumped and started blaming Zen, saying that, why did Zen post those videos on social media? That how could Zen do that, knowing fully well that I could destroy her friend? And thank God, that Jess knew that this was not her boyfriend, fiance who did that. Jess immediately said, it wasn't Zen, it was my PA who did that. And Camila instantly, said, it's not possible, it wasn't your PA. No, she didn't do that. I don't think she can. And the PA also was like, I didn't do it, You could see that she didn't do it, but she knew something. She knew who did it, but it wasn't her. So she kept denying. And Camila told her that you cannot deny, because I know it was you. You were in my car and you followed me. She tried to to make her PA knows that she knows it was her, But at the same time, Camilla is like trying to wink at the PA, to not say anything, to not make a mistake, to say anything, But Zen made them understand that all of these things you people are doing, you're wasting your time, okay? Because we have proof, that it came from the PA. When the PA heard about proof, she said she wasn't the one, that she had nothing to do with it. Like, and there was a confusion. If you're not the one, you had nothing to do with it, how come somebody was there that particular time to to take videos of me? So when she was pulling the PA got scared, and at the same time the PA is looking towards the direction of Camilla, wanting help, and Camilla is blinking, like making, giving her eyes that like don't say anything, and you could see that she was scared, and she was more like, come on, I need help, we are in this together, you could see that. But unfortunately for them, while Camilla was doing that, Zen caught her. Immediately Zen realized that something was wrong, that there was something going on with Camilla and the PA, because Camilla made some moves and Zen saw it, and Zen was like, yeah, there is something wrong, I saw you guys are in it together. Yes, immediately, because Zen could read the room instantly. Zen told Jess to stop fighting with the PA, that Camilla knew something about it, So, there are some people that cannot withstand tension. Yes, there are people that cannot withstand tension. They don't know how to lie. So the PA had no choice but to just spill the beans. She just said it all. Like, she just just said everything. It wasn't me. Camilla did this, Camilla did that, because she was scared. She didn't want to be arrested. She didn't want to have any of those. She was scared because she knew already that I did this thing, and if I F up, I could be locked up. I could be sued, because she was hearing about that they were suing her. But there's this thing about guilty people. When they are guilty, they always try to fight. They always try to, to prove that they are not guilty. They didn't do the thing that they are being accused. They are always that's why they say the best defense is attack. They always want to defend themselves by attacking the other person. And that was the exact, reaction of Camilla. But unfortunately for Camilla, the PA had proof. She had evidence. She had voice recordings, and that was how they were fighting. Camilla was now fighting not to let her give the evidence to read it out loud. But the PA, she just wanted out. You could see that she just wanted out. She didn't want to have any business with this, and she was obliged to give them the recording for them to listen. Like, as there's nothing that hurts more than somebody you consider a friend or a sister who turns out to be a foe. There's nothing more hurtful than that, I promise you guys. I have been there, so I know what I'm talking about. There is nothing more hurtful than even a sister betraying you. I have been through that as well. It hurts to the core. People don't understand this. It's okay if a random stranger betrays you, but it's bad when it comes from a family member or somebody you consider family. Those two things, it hurts to the core. So she felt betrayed, because to her, Camilla and her, they come a long way. But Camilla you could see jealousy all over her. You could see that she envied her friend. You could see that she was jealous of her, and she didn't care. To her, it was none of her business. Like, she was willing to do. Sorry, guys, I have flu. She was willing to do whatever it is that she can do, to make sure that her friend, she brings her down, because she started criticizing her, telling her that she lives in a mansion. She lives in this huge house. She has a beautiful career. You could see it's jealousy. She has never helped her with anything. She stayed in a one-bedroom house, whether it's in Naija. She has a little studio in Naija, and all. Like, she was entitled. There was this entitlement you could hear in her voice. You could feel it that she feels so entitled. Like, to her friend's success is like, her friend is supposed to share her success with her. That's why they say there's a limit, when there's a height there, when you reach in when you arrive there in life. Drop some friends, not everyone, but drop some and keep maybe one or two. Yes. Don't tag along, don't carry everybody along. No, you could bring your downfall by yourself. Because that was when Jess was like, you are ungrateful. Because when I wanted to start content creation, this social media thing, you told me social media is for low life people. It's for people with no class, for people with no future. You have a bright future. You're a makeup artist, And she made her understand that you refused. I was consistent, and today it's paying off. You envy me, whereas you refused. And your car, you wanted to buy a car because Camilla was complaining that she's driving an old Camry. You said, before you bought your Camry, I gave you 1 million naira, and I'm the one paying for your rent. She's paying for her studio rent, for her house rent. She's paying for a lot of things for her, and she's a horrible makeup artist, but Camilla still employed her because she wants her friend to be there with her. She wants her friend to be happy. She wants her friend, in as much as she's a horrible makeup artist, she still wants her to be the one doing her makeup, because she doesn't want to take another person just because she has made it in life. That's a friend. She wants to employ you. She does not want to give you, to hand you handouts. She just wants to employ you. She wants you to have something, but still, you still feel like it is not enough. You want more. My people, honestly speaking, at some point in your life, it's better to have business partners as friends. Yes, because you guys can reason together. People that you run things together, you guys can reason. Because there are some friends that when you make it more, that's why you see some people buy their friends. Some brothers buy their sisters, some sisters buy their brothers, some sisters buy their sisters' brothers, and vice versa. Yes. So people that we bring around us, we should be very careful. Yes, we should be. Like, our space should be very protected. It should be guarded. If it's not somebody who wants you to grow, who wants to grow with you, drop that person. And that was how Camilla was chased, and the makeup artist was chased, because she didn't really want to lock them up. She just wanted to expose them, and to just let them go. Because people like that, even if you expose them, you forgive them, you cannot take them back, because they will ruin your career. Yes, they will ruin you at some point. She was very disappointed. She was angry. She couldn't believe that her friends, her friend could do this to her. She was devastated. She was broken. And that was the point where she realized that what Zen has been saying all along was the truth. Like, social media is good. Like, as I always tell people, social media, because this is my livelihood. Social media, it is through social media that I make my money. Social media is good. Yes, this account is not monetized, but I have another monetized account where I earn a living through it. Social media is beautiful. I can't lie to you people, and social media money is sweet. But the problem is, it is your niche. Teach people. Create accounts, make niche that will teach people. People will learn stuff from you. People can, like, help the society to grow. Not that you have a social media where you're showing your bum, you're doing this, you're doing that, or you're trying to drag people. You are a troll. There are people who spend their time online being trolls. There are people that are not strong emotionally, and they can buy themselves easily. Being trolled online does not help them. Instead, they can take their own life because of that. So people should understand the reason why they're on social media. There are people that spend their entire day on social media doing nothing, just trolling others. There are people who spend their time learning things, doing DIY, do it yourself, So it has a lot of things. People should just know what niche they want. There are people that are there. They don't want to do anything. They just want to laugh. Social media, you can laugh. If I want to laugh, I watch some videos, and I go straight to comment section. Like, as that day, I'll be laughing like a fool. Yes. I'll just, especially when I'm done with my daily videos, I'll just be laughing like a fool, like a mad person. Yes, honestly speaking. So for those who are saying social media is not just full of negativity, there's positivity, just that there are just some negative people that have a bad day when they're going through a rough time. They just want to bring others down. We should understand this. But apart from that, social media is a beautiful place, So like us, remember I always tell you people, please say no to toxicity, okay? I love you guys. Thank you for your support. I love what you're doing. You're helping me, even though the views have dropped drastically, but it's okay. We are good. All right. We move. So take care of yourself. Thank you so much. Let's wait for the next series of Mr. Aloy. We don't know what is going to drop soon. On this note, I have to say bye, guys.